Need to fix my audio channels here. There we go. We're in. Oh, we're in. Music, also necessary. I have had a heck of a long day. Animal Crossing Relaxed Night Music compilation. Heck yeah. Wait, calm and relaxing music from indie games. Oh, even better. Too loud, but good. There we go. Hi, everybody. I'm a little out of breath today. Okay. It's too relaxing. Al, I need to whitelist you. Oh, a success. Weird. Maybe? Eh? Hot. I might shed a layer. Hey, Hudson. Just your username in Minecraft. That's all it takes. Now I'm ready. I really need a haircut. Haven't had an actual haircut for a long time. We got the shirt! I've been just basically just taking a electric razor and just trimming back, and it shows. It really shows in how jagged it looks. Though after a month or so, it kind of just looks regular unkempt. But after I trim it back, it looks very bad. Perfect. All right, let's see here. Oh. Let's see if this works. Nope. What it would be is if you were to go into even a single-player world in Minecraft and you were just to type something in chat, it's what would appear, like, to the left of your text. That's the name I need. Also, you need the server info, which is actually in Discord. You should now have access to a channel in the information tab. That has the IP and everything. Oh. Oh. Anyway. What's up, everybody? I have been... Oh gosh, I'm gonna die immediately. I should have set this to hardcore, just for fun. That's probably right. Wouldn't it make it interesting, Burger? Oh, look at these sapling drops. Oh, we're in business. I guess it's lucky that I spawned in the top of the tree. Trying to tell where the lower leaves are. I think that's it for leaves. Okay. Would die very fast. Yes, that's the point. It'd be hilarious. Alright, Oh, ooh. Alright, let's just jump. Minecraft launcher go burr. An apple? My apple. Our apple. Okay, so I gotta be careful, because once I break that one, then we've got the possibility of losing some saplings. Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead. Slabs or full planks? That is the question. 18.2, yeah. I don't know if... I don't actually know if it would be okay with older versions or not. I really don't know. There's the moon. Okay.
I like that.
What do you not like?
Over the edge.
There's just nothing.
I don't like that.
Don't like that. The endless void. It does call to me. L'appel de vide. I saw that. Like, very briefly this morning, I looked and saw that you had done the thing. Ah! Chris Pratt. All right, let's see here. I gotta make sure I do this right. Right? One more down, you think? On the leftmost. Oh, nice. All right, so let's see here. Have the lava going. Wait, no. We can do that easier. Put water here, and put lava on top of here, and break this one. Water will flow down, down. Lava will flow down and become cobblestone immediately. Sure. It's been a hot minute. Like, normally it's like boom, 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 done. But on like a legit game, it becomes a lot scarier. The prospect of actually losing right away. The pressure is on. Like, I've made dozens of cobblestone generators. But, what about when the pressure is on? Doesn't seem up to standard. We'll see. Alright, so what did that do? See, look at that! Triple stone! Uh-huh. Oh, not what I expected. Not what I wanted. Oh, baby, a triple. Let's see if I do this. And then do this. And then I stow the bucket and our precious, precious dirt here. And then I go off the edge. Goodbye, everyone! Then what I can do is whoa, getting a little uncomfortable there. All right, there we go. Now we've got our platform. Burger, if you go in the Discord, it is under the information tab of channels. There should be Minecraft server info is a channel. And that's got the IP, and actually that's all it has really. Technically it has rules because you just have to have rules. Just some content suggestion. Thank you for the content suggestion. Okay. Now we need more saplings. Boop, boop. Done. Oh, another sapling. Boom. Yeah, it's on 118 too. I'm not worried about losing. Oh, actually I did not have whitelist apparently on this one. Cool. Don't tell anyone. Ah, that is a problem, Shermdub. Let me correct that. Ooh. Alright, hold on, this one is important. Got it. I needed every one of these. Oh, I need more of these, don't I? But I also need a crafting table. Alright, this is gonna take a bit then. Huh. I got a little bit too antsy on the floor here. Let's see, we need I need 5 of these. Ugh. Why am I in the void? Why aren't you? Dang it. Dang it. Well, that one should have counted, I think, personally. All right, hold on, hold on. I just need to be careful on the dirt. Here we go. Now I can very slowly, but surely. There we go. I know, right? Early game, it's very worrying in Skyblock. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now we're ready to get started. Da 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 da. Let me just throw this. You know what? I'm gonna place it gently in the chest instead. Who wants it? All right, I'm taking it. Germ Dove's collecting. There we go. Boom. 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 Germ Dove's collecting some of them. Ugh. Oh gosh, it's getting crowded. Ugh. Hi. Making another pickaxe. Cautiously. Hello, Burger. It's crowded in here. Alright, hold on. I think... Okay, so 1, 2, 3? This one? Is this one okay? Ugh. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. That's fine. So let's see. Can I get away? Kind of? Ugh. Okay. Think. Oh, the double. Can't quite see. Yeah, that should be. Alright, this is perfect. Whoop, except I keep sliding. We're gonna have ground, you guys. It's gonna be great. May or may not have input lag. You know what, Burger? That would make a lot of sense. Oh, and I should probably get on the Discord voice in case anybody wants to. Is it okay to... Yes, absolutely. The tree is safe to farm. Oh, I swam accidentally. I'm helping. I'm ready to catch things. Okay, I did not have nearly as much cobble as I thought I did. Where's all the cobble going? Okay, there we go. I'm getting some of it. But a lot of it is burning. Oh, hi. Aren't you glad that everything's safe down here? Oh, look. All right, we are on our way to greatness. Speed bridge, huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that. Pull this up. Okay, there we go. Now I can see that Germ Dove is in the Discord.
I sure am.
You were just gonna let me find that out by surprise. By surprise? Is that it? I don't know. I'm very tired. All right. So I at least saw that you got to Broken Vessel today. I had
Is that a thing in Hollow Knight?
that was the boss that you fought that was all goopy and orange. It was you, but orange.
Yes, and I did the dream version of him too.
Yeah. I need a... All this is getting burnt up. Yeah, it's like I got home, I got to watch you play Hollow Knight for like 15 minutes, and then it was dinner and bedtime and all the rest. Very busy day.
I was extremely lost in Hollow Knight for a long time.
Well, I mean, I did see you occasionally just going in circles, and that was fun.
Well,
You're a creeper. Burger. Oh, creeper on the sand. Yeah, no one's close enough. Hollow Knight is a game of getting lost a lot. Hi.
I've complained about the map more times than I could ever count.
You sure have. Boy, have you ever.
And I really wish I could just mod it so I wouldn't have to worry about having to complain about it more.
Well, then everybody would call you names. There we go.
I'd be okay with that. Because the name they wouldn't be able to call me is someone who hates having to deal with the map.
Fair enough. I better get this from below. Prepared to extend our tree production. Why, Gracie? Okay, is this the one? Hello.
You just replace some of this dirt with cobble to get the dirt.
Basically, yeah. We're gonna need a lot of room to make that happen. What we can do is extend this cobblestone generator so that there's multiple sides of it. So that we can actually have more cobblestone output available.
I threw some cobble in the chest. You guys are waiting.
Do you have
I'm so
any more
sorry.
dirt that I can plant on?
It's all right here.
Alive.
Okay.
Just trying to extend this area out a little bit. Basically, this lower platform is just to make sure, 100% sure, that we can't lose any of this dirt.
I'd like to replace some of this dirt with cobblestone around the lava.
Yeah, we're gonna... what we can do is, if anyone feels confident in it, we can use the bucket to move the lava and the water to a more permanent location. I would suggest setting it up a little bit raised so that we can have the lava going in multiple directions, spilling out to multiple generators.
Does that work?
Good idea.
If I remember right, in this version of the Skyblock map, getting to the desert area, the desert block, includes like what we need to get to the Nether, where there's another block, which in turn has another bucket of water for us. And then we can do infinite water, but we still only get one lava. Speaking of, we probably want to be careful about how close the lava is to the trees.
That's a big tree.
It is a big tree. All right.
Once once all those trees have done growing, I'm planning on breaking that dirt so we can put the trees down lower.
Sounds good. I'll extend this area out a little bit. We're making progress already. Oh, we are ready. We're ready over here.
Can't wait to industrialize.
Oh yeah. Now, of course, I don't have the mod installed on the server, but the plan is eventually, after we've kind of done all there is to do in the base skyblock setup, before things get really grindy, after that, we may try the create mod and see what we can manage with that.
Should I not be building a path over to the sand yet?
I don't really have a problem with it. I would suggest, if you're going to use half slabs, to do the other half.
So nothing can spawn on it, yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
And then we don't have to worry about lighting up the bridge at any point. You know what? Why not? Oh, we do need to be careful about breaking the dirt into grass, or the grass into dirt and everything. Because we do want to make sure that grass is allowed to spread. Maybe we build a dirt bridge down so that these blocks become grass? I don't know.
Won't the grass go away from them because of the
Yeah,
trees?
because of the trees growing on them. Let's just be careful and remember. I'm sure we will remember.
You can just wait until skeletons spawn. That doesn't work, does it? No,
That doesn't really work.
I was hopeful.
But we're going to want to bone meal the grass to get seeds, to get bread. So just leave a layer of topsoil, basically.
That is also a big
now
tree.
there's
Oh, wow.
a tree. Hope that one doesn't catch fire. Goodness gracious.
That is like the biggest tree.
Good luck.
I'm actually gonna prune this to make sure it doesn't catch fire.
That's a good idea. Al is just going to town on this guy right here. Al is the backbone of our industry.
I can't mess anything up doing this.
The safest option. All right, I will carry on the bridging. Excuse me. I walked in front of you swinging an axe.
Did
I see
you?
no problem.
That was close.
I have been pointing it down into the water, so I don't hit anybody.
Ooh, you know
I got
what?
punched.
You know what, Germ? I'm actually gonna do the bridging from down lower, so that we can bridge under the sand.
Yeah. I was considering what it would be like.
There he is.
Hide your items, guys. Don't let him fall into the void with them.
No one outvoids the turtle. Oh, this is.
He immediately rushes down the bridge.
Straight to the bottom.
He's got to get that death counter up. For the record, Turtle, I don't have the death counter scoreboard turned on.
Safe.
Someone told Turtle that Minecraft had a hidden hexagon mode, so he goes straight to the bottom.
Hmm.
The
Turtle is
entire
falling.
skyblock is on the back of a turtle.
It's yeah, and
Oh.
that turtle in turn is on the back of another one. It is turtles all the way down.
What is safe? I don't know.
Hey Turtle, I'm gonna destroy this bridge that you're on.
Not because you're on it or anything, but heads up.
Yes. That is what I meant.
I'll catch the materials that I
Thank
can.
you.
Oh, pinky finger giving out.
Obviously, what you need to do is change sneak to toggle.
Oh, I could never go back to that. Now I've got some materials.
I don't feel comfortable having all this dirt on me.
Put it in the chest.
I have
The only
31.
way. Alright, I don't know what blocks we would be missing in Create.
Zinc.
Yeah, zinc is the big one, but andesite, you can make andesite in the mod, but you need a lot of like zinc and andesite to get to that point.
Is this where the party's at? Did I miss
Yes, you
the...
made it.
I actually had started streaming Minecraft like 10 minutes ago. I did not know that you were
Oh,
playing.
well.
Because I'm having procreation problems.
Oh, no.
Excuse me?
I have my own little off-stream world, and I found a village. I found a village, and there were probably
Okay.
7 or 8 villagers, and they were all in this fence with all the cows and all the horses and one tree, and that was it.
Right.
Oh,
And when I went away to get some wood, I come back and a zombie had killed all but 2 of them. But they had spawned a golem, so the golem killed the zombie.
Well, that's
I had
something.
2 left. So I protected them. I built them a very nice little home.
Mm-hmm.
And now they just don't want to seem to. They're just not in the mood, and I don't know why.
Try trading with them and giving them food.
I have food.
you
Yeah,
thought about
because-
taking them to therapy?
Put on some mood music.
I have to feed them.
I mean, I think that is one of the ways that can, like, get them in the mood.
You have enough
Okay.
beds down.
I do. I've got tons of. I took all the beds from the village. I've probably got 12 beds down. I've traded with them up to where they're past apprentice, both of them.
Mhm.
I did not know about feeding them though, so this is.
Yeah, just throw in some bread their way. All right, I'm breaking the sand block, guys.
Coming.
Wish me luck.
Sure hope you don't fall into the void. Is this hardcore?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
It's
I
not.
learned something. I learned something in Minecraft. Would anyone like to know what I learned?
What did you learn?
If you crouch, it won't let you back off of the ledge.
Did you
Wow,
just
that's a
learn
good thing
that?
to learn.
I literally just learned that.
How?
That's the point.
We get a
I-
cactus.
I did
I've
not
got the
know
cactus.
that.
Oh.
No
when you
wonder
crouch
you've
down,
fallen so much.
when you crouch
See?
down here, it turns into the void.
It does. Yeah, it's very awkward.
Yeah, it won't let you fall off if you crouch. Had no
It's like
idea.
It's like a
What
rave.
did you think the crouching was for?
I thought it was so you go slower so you can see the edge better.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know that it was actually a hey, you can't fall off if you do this.
Oh, we lost a sapling.
That's okay.
'Cause
We've
I'm-
got lots of saplings.
Yeah, we got a lot of saplings.
All right, I've got
Maximum efficiency.
sand. I don't know what we're gonna do with sand. Honestly, I put it in the chest over here.
We also need to start getting food.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so here's a tricky thing. We've got obsidian in there, but how are we gonna get flint and steel?
Put a bit of wood.
Oh wait, that's
in
not
the
how you do
pot-
it. Yeah, you use lava. That's right. That's right.
Put a bit of wood in the portal and wait until the lava burns it.
I remember now. It's been a bit.
I think that's how it works.
I think you could even just ignite it with a lava bucket and then scoop the lava back up.
I don't think that works. I think something has to actually catch fire.
It's because you can use a fire
Sorry.
charge to ignite the portal
Which
too.
a fire charge requires blaze powder to make.
Yeah. But I mean, is the fire charge creates fire?
Yes, yes.
It doesn't just ignite it. It just
All right, I'm gonna try and prep a new area for cobble generation.
I think the key resource we need to put in the bucket right now is the lava. If we lose the lava, we lose everything.
Turtle, I'm gonna jump over your head.
Okay. You know, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I'm doing a good job. I've caught 13 cobble that would have otherwise fallen off.
You know what? Your efforts are not unseen, and we appreciate that. Turtle,
long as I don't mine anything.
Turtle, you're a bit of a wizard with cobblestone generators, right?
I've ruined quite a few.
Well, I mean, that is the backbone of experience, is failure.
Okay. Yes.
So I'm gonna set a platform up over here. Do you think you could make a double cobblestone generator?
Oh, yeah, for sure, from both ends. But I'm not.
Why
sure
not?
that you
Why
can
not? Why
mine
not?
them.
Why not a quadruple cobblestone generator?
I mean, maybe a quadruple.
I could do
We
that.
should-
Yeah.
We put the lava on a pole and let it flow down into some holes.
Yeah. It would do that.
So what I'm visualizing is the lava kind of like spreads out using like mini aqueducts or something.
Yes.
Yeah, make like 4 channels and then have 4 sources of water.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But for that, we need to go to the Nether to get the other water.
We will need that. Yeah.
I think we could. For now, we could do
We could use
multiple
gravity.
channels for.
We could use gravity.
Actually,
Gravity works.
Yeah, gravity, of course.
Now, all this flowing lava, the thing I'm envisioning is all of us burning to death.
Yes, isn't it great? Okay, imagine the lava splits into multiple directions. I can get 4 channels of lava. The water.
What's over in the sand area? Is that a chest?
It is. The chest contains 27 sand, 2 cacti, a melon, and a pumpkin seed, and 10
Okay.
obsidian.
Basically, we have 2 melon seeds.
Where do we want to put the portal, by the way?
Probably somewhere not close to anything because
Mhm.
things can come through the portal. Oh
That's
no, they
true.
can't because it's.
I think
'Cause
they can actually. Portal
they
blocks
spawn?
can spawn pigmen.
Ah.
There he
Oh,
goes.
and he's gone.
He fell into the void of the internet.
The void that is.
Go out
His
one
mind.
more here.
That's a bit rude.
It is a bit rude. It's all right.
You need a new pickaxe.
I'm about to. Yeah, it's gonna break any second.
There's
now.
There's one in. Oh no.
So let's see here. Lava block in the middle.
Got a pass.
Splits out to here and here. So I need to go 2 farther. at
You got one.
least.
Actually, I'm gonna put this on the chest for a second. I'll be right back.
Lava in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lava, lava.
I guess I can.
Oh, this won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. Okay, so I need to make some channels. Oh, we're gonna need bigger roads here. For
I was
sure.
gonna supervise.
Ah. Oh, look at all this sweet, sweet cobble. All right.
There's not much to do until the trees grow. Because there's no sun, the trees won't grow.
Oh, what if we had torches?
Can we even make torches?
Yes.
Oh, we can.
Yes. We have lots of wood. We have cobble for a
Yeah.
furnace. Oh yeah, we
Wait,
can.
can you use charcoal for torches?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's basically the only
Yeah.
use for charcoal, unless you count fuel.
Does anyone have cobblestone?
I've got some.
I've got some, but
It's
I
in the chest now.
I've got enough cobblestone. I only need to make like 2 furnaces. That'll be fine.
Let's see.
We don't need more furnaces until we expand.
Lava comes out.
Oh, then you use the
Water
wood
comes out.
to power the furnaces.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Furnace.
exactly.
Okay, so where do we want the furnaces? Do we want them over where the sand is? Or do we want them closer?
So lava comes out here. It splits into 2 paths. Here and here. Ow. But okay, alright, so lava's gonna split out of there. And down there. I'm using way more cobblestone than is necessary, but I really want to make sure I get this right.
You can break some later.
Yeah, that's true. I can break some now.
This is gonna
Never mind. That one.
quadruple or cobblestone.
Yeah, this is gonna be massive for the cobblestone industry.
We have to have
We need labor.
we need labor.
Well, we've got it, right? Well, sometimes. All right, and then this is gonna come down.
Oh,
like
are you
this.
like have like that? I see. You're gonna have like one long stream of water running alongside it.
That I'm not
solidify it?
100% sure on.
I was thinking you could put the water higher up the lava and have it go around.
Yeah, or have like a separate channel coming from the back, maybe.
Yeah, like build a little sluice.
Oh yeah. Okay, then lava is gonna come down. So yeah, let's have sub 30,000. Oh, Hudson, come on now. Are you even
This is
trying?
gonna be a dumb question, but can a burning furnace produce enough light to grow trees?
Yes. I think it produces as much as a torch. Maybe a little less. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Or it does not matter because I hath torch.
Oh, well, there you go. Respectfully. Thank you, Hudson. Thank you for your respectfulness. Alright, so this is for the lava. The lava's gonna come down. Oh, rain.
Great.
I guess it's okay to rain.
It's a terrible day for rain. I don't know if anyone gets the reference.
I
Is
Is that Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, it's a Full Metal Alchemist reference. Yes. Thank you. Nice to know I'm not alone.
Unlike Mrs. Hughes.
Oh, that's too soon. That's too soon. That's not okay.
Alright, I think I've got the lava setup done. You can't really get up there very easily. But there will be a spot in the top.
Will we have the lava, I don't know, like pour out here,
The lava
hit
comes out
this,
each of these four.
go forward one, and then like there's a hole and the lava falls down.
I was thinking the
so it
lava just
doesn't,
comes
like-
straight down and water comes from like eye level from behind.
The problem, like from
Well,
here,
the lava
from
thing
like
could
this
look
part.
just like this.
Yeah, like water is at this height.
Well, the lava could be just like this, except you have it going in 4 ways instead of in 1.
Well, my
It could just
hope,
be a block
I don't know
on
if
the
this will work. Oh, did you see the new music level maker thing from Mario Maker? I have seen that. It's been a while since I've looked at it, but I know the one that you posted.
Will work
That's
if we spread
that's
it.
a new one, right?
Oh, is it brand new?
Not the
Not the
not the old
looping?
Maestro.
Oh, okay.
We would still
I'll
have to make
check.
sure the lava doesn't. Like... Oh no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so the idea is that cobblestone will form right there. Wait,
Yeah.
right there. And so the lava will not like pour out anywhere because it'll be stuck up
So
there.
would the water be running along this
like
side?
from
here?
the back, yeah.
Okay.
Towards from this big monstrosity towards me. That's the
In
direction.
that way, we can even split it into. We could even split it into 8 if we wanted to go over to the left.
to go even further beyond. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we will, but because at that point, what's the point?
It's about the principle.
It is about the principle. I'm breaking the support. All right. So my plan is now I'm going to extend this platform even farther back and start working on
I
a
see.
water.
Oh, I
splitter.
see. That's kind of ingenious.
Thank
I'm
you.
a genius.
You are a genius.
Dobbs is a genius.
Glad this is a bigger bridge now.
This is a complicated.
This is,
Ugh.
This is a weird episode of
Continue
Dobbs
to-
Quest.
This is a weird one, yeah. Okay, so water's gonna come and land right here,
Oh, sorry.
right like that. I need to make sure that when the water pours from there, like when you break it, water's gonna pour out. We kind of want something like a, I don't know, like a signpost or something to block the water from pouring out further.
Well, we've got plenty of wood, so
Yeah, so we're good there.
I suppose it wouldn't matter. We'd also need to put. We'd probably have to put different types of stone as well, so no one accidentally breaks the wrong stone.
At some point, yeah. Alright, so water's gonna flow along this channel here.
Is it more efficient to burn planks than logs?
Yes.
Yes. It's I've noticed that 2 planks gives burns 3 logs. I think.
Kind
Yeah.
of doesn't make sense.
Yeah, two planks and 2 logs, I think, have the same burn time. But the
My version is
best
completely broken.
efficiency would be if you have 2 logs, rather than turn that into 8 planks. Wait, 8 planks would burn 12 things. Okay, never mind. That would be the best. There's a cutoff point at which it becomes more efficient, I think, to turn the logs into fuel. Right? Hang on. 4 planks. 4 planks burn 6 items. 1 log burns 8 items. You did, Pixel, for a brief moment.
Well, I only burned a small amount of items, so it wasn't necessary to burn a log.
Well, there you go. No longer hear Celeste music.
If you have like a super smelter, then you definitely want to use logs.
Yeah,
But-
if you have a super smelter.
But we don't. We're kind of primitive.
Yeah,
We're backwards.
we are. It's true. Okay, so I
This
want
isn't
the
the
water
create
to
mod.
fall here. Like that. And then similarly, water to fall like that, and then that. Okay, cool. I think that's it.
This is certainly looking like something.
Good. I think we're basically there. Oh, did you build a ladder? Oh,
Yes.
brilliant, man.
I'm a genius.
Are a genius for real this time.
Do you think I can make it to that water?
Yes. Ooh. All right.
My genius knows no bounds,
Apparently.
except the mortal ones.
All right, and then water is gonna
So-
go down here.
So the water goes in which hole? Like up here? This part here?
So water goes in this little spot right here.
You need to go into both
Here. Watch
sections
out.
though.
Yeah. Hang on. Come on back around. Well, I'm out, but whatever. It's enough. Water goes in here and it splits.
It would also need to go in this side.
Lava goes here and it splits. The reason I put this block is so you can't walk into it.
Ah.
Well, all right. I think
We'll
we're
figure
ready.
it out.
Now here's a trick. We're not gonna have our
Lava.
water ladder anymore.
Do we want an actual ladder?
I think we want an actual ladder.
We've got enough resources.
I'm removing the
Same.
lava. Wish me luck.
Put the lava first or last?
Oh, do the
Guess
lava
first.
first. Oh, actually, yeah, we do want the water. Come to think of it. All right, the lava is returning. I'm just gonna put it way down here. Water coming.
Dobbs, it's all up to you.
All right, activating. Water is in place. It should be flowing through.
It is indeed flowing.
All right.
It is
This
very
is why
flowing.
I do want signs in front of these, like off to the sides or something at some point. All right, lava. This will stopper the water at least. Here we go. I hope this works. Ouch.
I just made 4 wooden pickaxes. I forgot how to make signs.
Nice. All right, I'll make some signs.
No. I figured it out. I
Oh,
figured it
okay.
out.
Well, oh, it's done. What's this song? This song is Downside Ballet from Pyre. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about making different stone types to figure out what to break. Because accidentally, I made this produce raw stone instead of cobble.
How?
Is it safe to break?
Hold on.
Yep. Oh, thank you. Perfect. Oh, it's
And-
beautiful.
How would this one?
Oh, I gotta be careful though
maybe-
about breaking the back.
Hmm.
Let's see. 1 second.
I need Oh, never mind.
Oh, thank you. Oh, perfect. We have the quadruple. Oh,
Look
yes,
at what we have
Rail.
created.
You did it, Burger. You're a genius.
I'm genius.
Oh, nice.
How's our apple production? Oh heck yes, I need one.
How does it make
apple.
solid stone?
Okay, so stone. The way it works is if water touches flowing lava, that makes cobblestone.
Sometimes it does make cobble.
But if the water, wait, hang on.
This is
It's
this
because
is
the
flowing
water.
lava.
It's because the
this
lava is
flowing-
falling into the water, versus the water flowing into the lava. Maybe I don't really remember.
I just saw it make cobble,
Oh well, then I have no idea.
but then it went back to stone.
Then it's. Well,
I'm
you know what?
pretty
Actually,
sure
that
it's-
still could make sense.
Yeah, like lava flowing down into water will make the smooth stone. But
Makes sense.
sometimes the timing is
Get in
weird.
here, Burger. Get in here, Burger. You need to get your pickaxe, so that we can have the quadruple at max capacity.
Hold on, I need a
Should I put a
pickaxe.
chest over here?
Oh yes,
probably?
yes, definitely.
I've got that.
The lava-inator. Can we call it the lavatory?
I can do it.
We can definitely call it that.
Oh my! One of my wooden pickaxes is about to break. It's a good thing that you made so many spares.
I personally think that the lavatory is a piss poor name.
Oh, but a bump.
I just broke the back.
Yeah, that can happen. I need to find some way to not let that happen, but it does happen. I'm going around to fix it. Don't worry. How am I gonna fix this? That block. That block?
Just make the back extend like really far out, so it won't break.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I'm out of cobblestone, if you can believe it.
Right at the back.
Yeah, I'm
Whoops.
working on it. I'm working on it. Oh. Okay. Stop breaking the back. How about that?
But I just want to hold click.
Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah. If you get the timing right, it's perfect with a wooden pickaxe.
Maybe if I stand... No, because I have to stand to pick it up. Stand further away.
Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. What a good use of our cobblestone. Okay, I think that will do it. But you know what? Our base is kind of getting to the point where we need to consider torchlight.
There's some torches in the chest.
It's on par with Diablo.
Ah. See what he did there, guys. Did it break in the back? No? Oh, okay. Alright, now our base is turning along here.
I am a genius.
You are a genius.
I fixed the problem. I am no longer breaking the back.
Good man. How did you manage?
I did it. I extended it.
Oh, well, that'll work.
I am losing.
Apples.
I am losing 90% of the cobblestone I break.
Even when you get really close.
Yeah. This internet ain't doing me no favors. I can tell you that much.
I caught it for you.
Thank you.
I think a lot of it flies up into the.
Yeah.
That's
don't have a
why
great
I
solution.
switched to having the lava on the ground level and the water above the lava.
Alright, I'm gonna put some torch light in the back. Make sure that we don't get monster spawns back here. Speaking of, we need to start working on an actual, like, spawning platform because we're gonna want monsters.
Yeah, we're gonna get a monster farm.
Our beautiful little slice of the void. All right, back to the grind here.
Image.
There we go. I got the timing. See, this is what you want. This is what the perfect timing looks like. As soon as it breaks, the next one forms. And actually, that's a problem because it's pushing the cobblestone into weird directions.
Feel free to add your quotes to the lavatory.
Oh, thank you. Maybe what I want, maybe what I really, really want, is to try a cobblestone pickaxe.
Will you tell me what you want? What you really, really want?
I just did. I literally just did.
You want a huh?
Huh?
Ooh, what do we got going on here?
I was just trying to come up with a different design. Like, what if the lava was just in a block here, and then the water just flowed into this block, this one? It's hard because it's tight quarters here.
We can
See
make you an
It's just a
experimental
four-way.
platform.
We only have one lava. That's the tough part.
Oh, that is true. Well, here's the magic of it. What we can do is we can block off one chamber of the farm here and have it flow down below, and then boom, it's like a brand new lava source that you can then. Ooh, guys, we need to have the lava really high so that we can aqueduct it wherever we need.
Yes.
Lava channels
Yes.
Just like the Romans did.
in the lavatory.
the lavatory. And the idea is that you can just, like, direct a stream of lava wherever you need it to be.
I'm losing a lot.
13, 13.
Out of a whole
14.
cobblestone pickaxe, I got 24 cobblestone.
Wow.
I mean, technically, I got a profit of 21.
Well, that's something. You know what we probably need to do is probably need to go to the Nether and get the extra ice block.
Correct.
Here's my theory. The blocks are floating on the water. And that's a problem because they're floating up into the lava. There's two ways to fix that. One, have the water be thinner at that point. Two, waterlog stairs.
Interesting.
It's a weird idea, but it could work. All right, where is the Nether portal gonna go? Where do you guys want that?
Well, we need the lava to set it alight, so
Right.
well, we could temporarily take the lava out.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe below the lavatory.
Yeah, we could do that. Do it
'Cause we
directly
can-
below.
Just make a small bridge from the tree farm to under the lavatory,
Yeah, or a ladder from
And
the
it-
lavatory down.
and it should be high enough where we can build the portal. Because you only need four blocks of height,
Something, I
I
don't
believe.
know. Some amount.
Question: is the lavatory idiot-proof?
Of course not.
Oh, I can go in and collect any of the cobblestone that's got stuck.
Oh, there's some wood here. Alright.
Of all the ways to go, drowning is certainly the worst.
Oh, you know what we can do is we can start cooking the stone into like smooth stone and just
Brick.
raw stone and stone bricks. Yeah, we can actually get like cool looking blocks out of all this if we want. We can make good looking stairs between these platforms.
What happens if I die?
You respawn. But we all lose a little bit of respect for you. Well, I respect you slightly less.
I needed the food.
Ah.
I could only walk.
I see, I see. Let's see here. Where are we gonna put it? I guess I can just build straight out from the lavatory. Well, not straight out, maybe a little bit over. Maybe like right over this way. Perfect. Right around here. Build a nice little portal area. And a torch, I guess.
What if... No, because we don't have iron. Never mind.
Not yet. We can get a little bit once we get monster spawning platforms. That is a tricky part,
Yeah.
though.
Zombies drop iron.
Very
drop
rarely.
Copper. So we work for 2 hours, get 1 bit of iron,
Yep.
and
And then what?
that's... I was going to say we build a hopper.
One hopper.
A singular hopper.
Worth it.
I don't know, that still might not actually work, because the cobblestone is going up rather than down. What is he doing here?
Huh?
I hadn't been over here yet. I was just
Checking the
exploring.
chest. That might be a good spot for the spawning. Well, actually, it's too far. There's a
It is
trick
on
with
lower slab.
monsters. If monsters are too far away from any player, they just despawn almost immediately.
Like that creeper.
Like that one creeper did. That might have been a cactus. I don't know.
No, it definitely was a creeper, it looked at me.
Okay. Just saying.
Calling me crazy?
No, 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 no.
Well, if you are, you might be correct.
And we'll
I am-
go down a little bit for the obsidian. Be right here
I
and
appear to be
here.
drowning. Sorry,
Wait, how
I
do
was
you do
drowning. You swim. You swim into the hole.
All right.
Hold shift.
I am going to grab the obsidian.
I'm gonna drown.
Stop drowning.
I believe in you.
I got your way.
All
He's
right.
crazy.
It's fun.
My holy mission begins.
You can get in a cobblestone and get stuck. I believe in you.
All right. I gotta navigate this straight line bridge right here. It's been a long time since I've been out on this side of the world here,
Wait, why is the obsidian over there?
because that's the chest that it is in.
Why didn't you bring it back?
Because we didn't have much of an established safe zone.
Fair enough.
Oh, I don't like that you're staring at me.
I'm gonna pull out a pickaxe.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Tree farm's doing good, at least.
Yeah.
All right.
This ladder is no longer viable. I'm sad.
We got lots of wood. We can build nice, cozy little houses.
Log cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Using only logs.
Oh,
no
no.
planks.
Okay, 1, 2,
By myself.
2,
Done myself.
3. 1, 2, 3. Convert to planks. 1, 2. Okay.
He did it.
Now remind me. I think it's the planks need to be like over here. Catch fire.
I believe so.
Or actually, they might need to be down here. We're gonna find out. All right. Pobble Gin is going offline for a bit. Oh, this ladder was a brilliant play, Burger.
Thank you.
Germ Dove, you're going solo? Oh my goodness. You're doomed.
He's doing what now? That's
He's
illegal.
doing a solo quest.
Oh, I missed it.
Logs, in fact, do not burn 8 items.
No, they don't. Unless you convert them into charcoal first.
I have made a critical error.
Hmm.
Whoops.
Somebody catch fire here.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, do I see some fire? I see some fire happening. A little bit of fire is happening. It's a good start. Fire, I think it has to be at the bottom for this to work. So that's worthless fire. That fire is also not completely worthless because it can spread. Come on. Get in there. Go ahead. Hey! Augers! Alright.
Water in the fire.
I'm returning the lava bucket to... Oh, lag spike.
Oh yeah,
Very, very big. I saw that.
hate to see it.
Alright, there's gonna be another one, because I'm about to go into the nether. Alright, returning the bucket to the main chest.
But everything except
I need
The
some
stuff you
blocks,
need.
though.
take
Oh wait,
take
no I
some
don't.
wood.
I don't even need that much blocks, because I'm just gonna grab the contents of the chest and get out.
Does it spawn on netherrack?
No. Glowstone, if I remember right. With a mushroom and something else. We'll see. Alright, prepare for lag spike. Alright. Okay, that's not how that's supposed to look. Birch sapling, sugarcane, ice.
Wait, we
I'm
get
not even
birch
gonna-
trees now?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to get the mushrooms right now. Charging witch. Oh man. Alright. Here we go. Items. Boop.
Alps is
boop,
floating.
Boop. That happens sometimes. We have a birch
No,
sapling
you
that
are-
we can begin to farm.
You are stay. You are just hold on, stay still. 1 second.
Okay.
I don't know what's the button to turn the hood off. There we go.
Where are you?
Yeah, you're just. Yep, I saved the screenshot. You are just
Oh, there you are.
floating.
I see you now.
No, yours.
Yeah, you're just walking out over nothing over there.
Well, maybe you guys are the ones nothing over
Absolutely
walking.
terrifying.
Oh, and he's back.
It's part of your cake thing.
I'm going to post that in
Yeah.
Discord. I took a screenshot.
Alright, alright.
It's a toad toy.
Dobbs hacking confirmed. Fake speedruns scripted.
Alright, I'm going to very briefly have a water generation spot here, just so we can multiply our water real quick. Alright, let's plop this down here. And take this one. Bloop. Boom. Infinite water. Done. Not a very good infinite water source, but it's an infinite water source for now. All right, now we're cooking, kind of. Oh. All right. All right, I think we've kind of gotten to that point, guys. We're almost there on, like, we have everything that we can get. I don't know how far out the mob farm needs to be. Oh, that's a lot of lumber there. I like that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
go.
turn those
I'm gonna go slabs, because then I can double the amount that we have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out yay far. I'm not gonna go all the
Yeah.
way out to the old sand platform, but I'm gonna go.
I've
Kind of.
posted the screenshot if you want to have a look.
Oh, I'd love to.
You were literally just floating.
Let's take a look here. Oh, that's just my fly hacks.
Believe you.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Look at him go.
All right. And we're gonna go with this away. For
You have
the
sugarcane?
farm. Yeah, we have one sugar cane now. So don't waste it.
I'm gonna make one sugar. And then
One delicious sugar.
all we need is a cow. And we can make chickens, and we can make.
If we're
hay.
lucky, some might spawn someday.
That's true. We do have some grass, a very small grass platform.
We do. We in fact do.
All right, here we go.
What? Why have you got
Making the death platform. I should make a gate. It's okay. It's daytime right now, so we're fine.
What if we weren't?
What?
Living on the edge.
Too spooky for me, man. Alright, there we go. A very small, but soon to be effective spawning platform.
Glad we have the Mario brother.
The one Mario brother.
We don't talk about the second one.
No, never.
He committed tax fraud
And
with that mansion of his.
we held him in such regard.
We trust him.
I need fence gates. Maybe one fence gate? Well, spiders. Trapdoors?
Secretly, Mario's brother is Bruno.
Pablo.
Didn't he play Luigi and Bruno? John Leguizamo?
Ooh,
Guess he was Luigi in the Mario movie.
that is a connection.
Mario law abridged.
Alright, be careful over there because skeletons might start spawning and shooting at us.
Do we need to construct a wall?
I'm getting there. Don't worry. The wall is... It's on its way. It's gonna be made out of wood because that seems to be easier to obtain right now than cobblestone.
We gotta keep out all the non-players.
Oh, we have a skeleton and 2 spiders.
I'm gonna
Alright.
stab him.
Alright, here's the question. Do we wall in the walkway or do we wall the platforms? The platform we might want to expand.
We'll just do the walkway for now,
Alright.
and then later we can
Oh, this is
Do
gonna
the
be kinda
thing.
scary.
Just press the roll button.
Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me.
I'll defend you.
So far I'm safe.
Freedom.
Oh, Burger.
Oh, he's jumping! He's trying!
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry. I have a brilliant tactic.
Oh, yeah,
Just hide behind the
Hide.
fence.
I love it. Oh, the
can't
spiders.
get me.
The
The
spiders,
spider-
however, are a bit of a
Ah.
problem. Oh, we have string now. We can fish. We can build
Two
a
string.
pond.
We can actually make a fishing rod with one spider because I got 2 string.
Heck yeah.
Is it 2 string? It's 3 sticks and 2 string, right?
Yes.
Bam, fishing rod in the chest. And bow. We can do something with that. Don't know what.
Slabs here. Go. I should actually make some more fences to act as like windows, sort of.
That's a pretty good tactic, just standing behind the fence and hitting their heads.
Love some. Thank you.
Grapes?
I'll take a nice a sixth of a slice, a sixth of a pie,
I'll be right back.
It's a
and
nice.
some
Ooh.
milk. Okay, an 8 and milk. Hi, Day. Day. Hovercat made pie. You can kind of see out this way, just barely, to know if you are in danger. So, me and little Toadette spent all day at my mom's house. It was supposed to be like an hour and a half, 2-hour visit, but little Toadette was having too much fun and wanted to stay past nap time, and so we stayed all day and didn't get home until dinner.
That happens when family.
But she had a blast, and then Hovercat got a very rare day to just hang out at home by herself.
That's nice.
It was. She does not get a lot of time to herself. So Hovercat was having a fantastic day, but apparently she got bored at some point and started doing chores. Got 3 loads of laundry done, took care of the dishes, and baked a pie. Because why not?
Pie.
So she was busy.
Look at it. He's taking a bath.
He is taking a bath. He do be taking a bath, though. I need to make an actual hatchet to help with the tree population. Have we made any birch yet?
I'll help with that. Let's get that sapling in after we clear this out.
Probably
Separate
need
the
to-
trees.
Yeah, probably need to have a separate area just for the first one, just to make sure that the saplings don't get lost within oak leaves.
Sure.
This is a pretty large-scale tree farm we got going on.
Who decided I was gonna get infected with the green flu?
The what now?
The green flu.
Oh, we're gonna need. We
Don't
do
worry.
need to make a lake for fishing.
Don't worry, it's only the green flu. It's not contagious. Don't
Oh,
worry, I
okay,
promise.
okay. Yeah. I would think it was good.
We don't need to go to New Orleans.
Narlands.
Nolans.
We have a zombie pigman.
Up.
I'm gonna take him on.
Stab him. Yeah.
Nice gold nugget.
Gold.
Gold nugget.
We're rich.
Yeah. So let's see. We can use the sand to farm the sugar
That's a
cane.
creeper.
That is a creeper.
I'm gonna go touch him.
Go touch him. Well,
You're gonna do that?
keep in mind that these
I
materials
promise
are not
I
cheap.
won't blow up. He's looking.
I'm gonna get it first. I'm so anxious watching you do this.
Oh boy, you gotta take a look at this. Oh, he did. He done did it.
I got 2 gunpowder.
Chad.
We can use the sand to make explosives from Troll Germdov.
No. We have 27 sand in the entire world.
That's enough to make like 4 TNT. We're fine.
Chad, welcome
Is
to
there
the Skyblock.
Is there any way to duplicate sand?
Not until we, well, not legitimately until we install Create. Oh, let's just make that birch sapling right here.
That a good idea?
Probably. I don't see why not.
What do you think he's doing?
You want the slabs on the lower half of the block to prevent spawns, right?
If you want to prevent spawns, then yeah, it's the lower half of the
The
block. If you want the spawns, then you go to the upper half. So I've never set up a modded server. Well, not in the last, let's say, 10 years. So
it's a long time.
I'm
That's
gonna
more
have
than
to
half my life.
I'm gonna have to relearn that.
I think it's pretty. It's not self-explanatory, but there's probably quite a lot of tutorials online.
It's probably a lot easier than it used to be.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you like. Because I remember setting up a modded server using a website, and I basically just clicked the mod I wanted. And it was like, oh, cool, this is active now.
Man, living the dream.
But that was through like a third-party like server software, not
yeah,
not
yeah.
like
Not like
on,
actually running it from
self.
Your, yeah.
Yeah. Stab that skeleton before he burns to death. Hopefully I can get something.
Oh yes, good idea. Hurry, hurry! He's burning.
I can't run! No! Shoot me! I
Thank
dare you!
you.
I got nothing.
Oh no!
I am sad.
Thank you. Is this for your, not for your grapes? Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, someone carried on burning all the stone. Thank you.
Yeah, I swapped it over.
Oh, are we cooking some?
We're cooking.
Oh.
We're cooking with something that's not quite gas. It's still from the ground,
Right.
technically.
Technically.
Very loosely. Okay. I'll be right back.
Turned up, sneaking up. Oh,
Okay, I'm back.
I see. Getting hungry?
I had to walk again. I can't deal with it.
You know, we can start making food, but it will mean we have less grass to go around.
Melons are quite an effective way to grow food.
What's that?
Melon.
Melon is good, yeah. But we do have to grow it on... Wait, can you grow melon on sand?
Why aren't we doing cactus?
You're
We
gonna
can't-
eat a cactus?
Eat cactus. Cactus is like used for dye and destroying items.
I thought you could cook it.
You can, it makes dye.
You can
when
cook it to make
Oh.
lime dye. No, green dye, not lime. Lime is a flower.
Mhm.
What's in the nether? We'll have a look.
Fishing!
You can fish.
That's
There's
what
a
we need to
rod.
be doing. Where are we gonna build our pond? I think we do want it to be above, like, the void line. So I'm gonna make a nice little fishing pond. Somewhere
Okay,
past
nether portal is jank.
Nether portal. Yes, I did see that. The nether portal is super jank. Let's see here. Actually, fishing pond can go over this way.
I mean, you can make the fishing pond on the deserted sand island.
That seems like a long way to go.
I mean, like, if you're fishing, you want to be alone.
I'm gonna do it right over here.
We also need to temporarily take away the other water.
No, we're good now. We have infinite water.
We do?
Yep. I went ahead and did
Where
that
is it?
shortly after getting back from the Nether. It's where Germdub was taking a bath.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're free to make your mark on the world. Just pick up a sign, put it down, and
Awesome.
like, make a quote. Oh,
Sorry.
it's fine.
Gonna build nice. It's not gonna be a pretty lake. It's basically just gonna be a trough from which you can retrieve fish.
Does water not have to be a certain size
Nope.
to be able to fish in? It used to be. No,
It has to be a
I
certain
think-
depth to get treasure.
yes, I think it was changed in one of the more recent updates because auto fishers don't really work anymore.
Really?
But then again, we can't even make an auto fisher because we don't have a diamond. That's how you make a juke. No, you need a note block. So no, we need redstone.
Which
No.
I think we technically could get redstone, but it would be a huge pain. You would have to get a witch to spawn. So you'd need to build until we find something that is technically a swamp biome, or oh wait, no, we don't even need to do that. We can just witches can
Witches
just
spawn
randomly
outside the
spawn, yeah.
swamps.
So we can get redstone technically.
I think witches they spawn more commonly in swamps, but they do spawn out of swamps. Unlike slimes, which only spawn in slime chunks and swamps. But they only spawn in swamps on full moons. Which is a really interesting feature.
It is, isn't it?
You make it a railing.
Yes.
Is it turtle proof?
Let's see.
I don't think anything can be turtle proof.
Aw.
That's not
Turtle
like, I'm
cannot
not
be
trying to
contained, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm giving them a compliment.
Right, definitely.
Dark Quest 2000. Let's go.
Wait, what happened here?
They don't want to start quests with me. I promise it'll work. We won't fail.
You're gonna be taking all the glory here.
Yeah, quest leader.
There we go. There's your lake. Fish away.
Oh, where's the rod? Yeah.
Now we
boy.
can get food and boots. Okay. Let's say we get create installed. How anything from there? Like, we need a way to get andesite, iron. Technically, we can get a little bit of iron from zombies without create.
How is iron made in real life? Besides mining. I think that's it.
From you can extract it from blood.
That sounds painful. Also, there's only an extremely small amount of iron in our blood. Like,
Exactly. That's what makes it tricky. Makes it the challenge.
maybe if we break enough stone, it has a random chance to drop iron. I don't know.
Well, so I think what I can do pretty easily.
We're gonna fix this cobblestone generator.
Does it not work?
I just
It
lose.
keeps. It does.
I feel like
It
I
has
lose
very
everything.
bad throughput.
Yes. I think I got about 21.
So, here's the
profit.
thing. Here's the thing. We've got infinite water. Why don't you basically mine through the ground on like one of these? Here's what let's do. Lava here. So I need 7. There we go.
Yeah, I
Stop in
built
the
a
water.
platform underneath this, so
I'm gonna let some lava down. Okay.
yeah. I don't work on a little design.
Let me make sure I let this fall through or something properly.
I'm just trying to get some cobblestone to build that.
There we go.
Taking forever.
All right. You are good to go. Once I allow this lava to fall. Boom. Enjoy your lava. Hope that doesn't catch fire.
Oh no.
That probably won't catch fire.
Oh no. Anyway,
Maybe I'll just throw a few slabs on it or something.
I got some fish cooking.
It's probably fine. It's probably fine.
I already have 2 puffer
Hey,
fish.
Farron. Yeah, we're making progress. This was the quadruple lava cobblestone generator because we got enough of us here that we could all be mining it at once. But in practice, it's just got a lot of loss. Well, actually, I'm having good luck here. A lot
Dude,
of cobble ends up getting burnt.
If you spent time making it like planning it out, it would probably improve a lot.
Well, I don't know what to do differently here.
That is true.
I
But
just think
yeah,
it's the
it's
fact
true.
that the water and the lava are meeting vertically, not horizontally.
Yeah, that might. Thank you, Germ. I knew it was coming.
Did we win?
Lost?
Well, is this lost? So that is
Oh, we
What happened?
burger exploded.
we won the adventure.
Oh,
Oh,
you
nice.
did.
Tome of Luck?
And you got an item.
A tome of luck.
Wow, I've also have the gem of luck as well. What is? I wonder what that does.
It's very. I will admit that it does seem to really favor luck. Anyway,
But do those items only work on the wheel? Because if so, I don't
luck
use
is
the wheel.
Only the wheel.
Ah, great.
There are some other items. I think. Okay, so here's how the item generation works when you get to the end of an adventure. First, I generate 5 copies of every possible item. So there's 5 different. There's 5 different grades of items: fragile, crude, standard, masterwork, and legendary. And the difference is how many uses they have. So like a fragile item only has 1 use. A standard item, it depends on what kind of item it is. Crude has like 50% uses, Masterwork has like 150%, and then Legendary is like 200%. I don't remember the numbers. But anyway, it computes a worth of each item. So like, the crude Tome of Luck may be worth 1,000 tokens, whereas the Legendary Tome of Luck may be worth 3,000 tokens. So it generates them all, then it throws out anything that's, well, the adventure success is worth a certain amount to the leader. And then it will, out of your pool of winnings, it will give you an item randomly chosen that is less than the amount you would have won. So if you won 2,500, you might instead get 500 and an item worth 2,000.
Oh, I imagine the ones that are locked, they only work on the wheel, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
I gotta take out some of these guys.
Monsters!
Spider. That's it. Oh, a zombie. I see. He was camouflaged.
Yes. I need to expand that out so that we can get more monsters. We need lots of monsters. Like the song, this is Build That Wall from the game Bastion, which is a fantastic game by the people that did
Supermassive.
Higher.
Higher,
Hades.
and lots of games.
Supermassive games.
Oh, they did Hades. Yeah, that's the big one everybody knows about now. I feel like Hades was more popular than Bastion by a good clip. Bastion was like their first.
Put them on the map.
Yeah, Bastion was their first good game. They did Transistor and a few others. But the game, you can tell it's kind of like the game has the same roots. Like it's very similar.
Kind of style.
Yeah, Bastion was really good, very artsy.
Oh, the narration too.
Oh, that was what kind of made the game. It's like that was like the elevator pitch. This is why you need to play this game. It's the guy is narrating the whole game as you play with this very smooth voice. Oh, it was good. Can you imagine if the kid from Bastion got into Smash Brothers? What they would have to do?
What would they have to do?
They would have to get the narrator to like narrate the matches.
Who
That'd
was
be
the narrator?
incredibly
That would-
difficult.
That would basically be, instead of the character having voice lines, because the kid, I don't think, had any sounds at all, they would instead have the narrator be the voice line.
Phantom!
Phantom. Oh no! It begins.
We don't have any beds.
We don't have any beds. We need string for beds.
I have 2 strings.
Well, that's
Well,
close.
Something.
We need 12 for a bed.
Skeletons.
Skeletons are not beds.
Yes, useless item. Whoop. I'm gonna stab people. Take
Okay,
the rod.
this, I'm gonna use the bone meal to try and get some of this,
Birch.
yeah. Nope, never mind. Maybe this isn't a good spot for it, for some reason.
Oh, monster battle royale. Oh, fighting.
Fighting!
They jump nothing. Amazing.
Alright, well,
Who would have
let's-
thunk?
yeah. Well, let's just wait for the next set to spawn. Do it again. So create mod, once it gets going, you can produce most things you need. We got a creeper, spiders! We need the spiders. But to
The
get
sword is
started,
in- Ow.
need a lot of iron and andesite, and we don't have any way of producing andesite, and we have very little way of producing iron.
I wish you luck, Dubs.
By
Oh,
Am I crazy,
and
or
the
has this
spiders.
birch not grown?
I just moved it to hopefully somewhere that'll be a little bit more successful.
Okay.
We'll see. Alright.
Notice that sometimes trees just refuse to grow.
Yeah.
For no
I mean, they
reason.
might be overcrowded or something. I don't know.
Overcrowded, alone, in the air.
Yes. Wow, we have a lot of lumber. That's good. Well, that means we can build a big spawning platform. Oh gosh, there's a skeleton. Here comes my first death.
Just crouch behind the fence post.
Oh, he's gonna be pushed off by the spider. Never mind. The spider just leaves. The spider just pieces out.
If you run close enough, you can hide behind the fence posts. Like, right next to it. And then he has to... Oh, never mind. He's apparently parkour god.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
That skeleton is just different.
It's built different. It's built
No, the
different.
skeleton's gonna get hit off. I believe in you, Jundov. Did it fall?
I killed him, but his bone fell off.
Oh.
I got an iron though.
Oh,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's one.
1. Okay, what are we gonna do? Okay,
I'm gonna go.
that's all right.
It's a bit late.
You do need to get to sleep, Burger.
All right,
I
man.
have school.
Take care.
Right. You too. Have fun.
Will do. In your honor.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Burger.
Bring it. I got 1 string. We're that much closer to a bed. Okay, so let's say we install Create. How do we get andesite? What is our rule that we're going to establish for ourselves? I can put in custom recipes, like if you combine a cobblestone with whatever, then it makes andesite.
I mean, given the amount of andesite that you need, it should be something that's fairly common, right?
Now,
Is there some kind of mod that can do like a cobblestone to different ore conversion,
well,
like with a different rate depending on how rare the ore
here's
is?
the thing:
Not
we
ore, but-
you can generate andesite in Create. It requires flint and lava, and gravel, I think. So it's still doable. It's just we need to get started with something. We have to have like a seed amount to kind of get us rolling. So I'm thinking some kind of recipe that's like a little bit pricey so it doesn't become our main source of andesite. Just so we have something we can start with. The other thing that's going to be tricky is iron. Everything needs iron to some degree. Making progress. Heck yeah.
Do we have anywhere else that we need to be going?
Nope. This is it. The one that Turtle played was a different one.
Okay.
This is like the original Skyblock, I guess, that I know of.
If we make this water deep enough, are there any treasures that are worth fishing for?
I have no idea how fishing mechanics work now. I'm going to use a stack of wood and make a massive spawning platform. Oh my gosh, it's going to be... Oh, I'm going to make a very big spawning platform. This might be too big. We'll see.
There's too many.
Many of them.
Now, are there any enemies that are capable of spawning during daytime?
Let's see here. Yes. Pillagers. Technically. But they can only spawn in places that would be spawnable at night. So torchlight prevents them from spawning in the day. If that makes any sense. Kelp. We need to have kelp too. Kelp is one that, like, once we get 1, we're good. Same with dripstone. Once we have 5 dripstone, we have infinite dripstone. How are we gonna do this? Okay, there are some blocks that it's like once we have X of them, we have infinite. I think for those, we can have some sort of ritualistic sacrifice we can do, where I will just manually spawn the necessary item in exchange for sacrificing some other necessary or some other required number of items.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
To show that, you know, we put in the work in the only way we could.
Will you come take a quick look at this cobblestone farm and make sure that it won't become obsidian or something
Yeah.
before I actually activate it?
It can't because you don't. The lava source is the only thing that can.
It's
become
already
obsidian.
flowing. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. I'm just like super paranoid about.
I get you. I think the only thing you need to worry about is anything catching on fire. I could put a roof on this. I could make this spawn at all hours, now that I think about it.
Ah.
How about that? How about them apples? And...
You want to make sure that the roof is not spawnable?
Yep. That's the plan. Now that means I do need to, like, build walls down to block out the sunlight. Because you have to have a light level of 0 now. So it's a good thing I made all these bajillion slabs. We're gonna have like an actual monster arena in here. Okay, so yeah, we'll have some kind of ritual sacrifice rule that if we need something like kelp or sea pickles that is farmable, then we have to do something to spawn it in. And it's not going to be by any mod, it's just going to be a manual process. Now, for things that we're going to need a lot of to start with, maybe we just do a crafting recipe. Iron is kind of prohibitively expensive in Skyblock. So I don't think that should be part of the recipe. Does light go through slabs?
That seems like it would be really weird.
What?
Light going through slabs?
It does. Well, I mean, like, it used to be that slab blocks counted as a full block for the case of lighting engine calculation. So if you had, like, the setup I've got on my screen right now, it's like this would not let light through to the other side. Even though there's, like, a full meter of space between them, that used to not count.
It does seem very bright.
It's very bright still. So what we're gonna need to do is extend this outward. And actually wall it up all the way. Luckily, wood is pretty cheap right now, thanks to the tireless efforts of our lumberjacks.
What is this?
What is what?
A water bottle.
Ooh, that's, is that useful? We can't make brewing stands because we cannot obtain, blazes. Oh, that's something we need to, that we'll have to ritually spawn in. Maybe our ritual to perform to spawn in an item, a farmable item, is we have to build a dedicated platform to act as the summoning circle, so to speak, which can in turn also act as where we place the farm for it. Something that would make the item at home. So for dripstone, we manually build a small cave out of, like, smooth stone. It's just
something that's related to it, but not
exactly. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. I'm still gonna need a lot of blocks. Oh, and the fence. Fence is not gonna work.
just do a door instead. Well,
Doesn't block light. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just have a tunnel leading to it that's spawn-proof. Doop, 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 doop. It's all right. Should be safe in here. As soon as I get too far away, though, this thing will probably start just churning out monsters. One downside is we're not going to be able to see from a distance what's inside. Nice. Germ, I don't know if you heard, the starter now has 1,000 extra they can wager.
Oh, I did not hear that.
This is part of... I've added some items, some rare drops that will permanently increase the maximum wager.
I see.
But the whoever starts it will always have a leg up.
I was going to ask if you had considered allowing items to be given to people who are not the starter.
It would be tricky, but it is technically doable. All right, light level is 0, except over here. It's weird that I can still see light in the room. That's just a little goofy, but whatever.
No.
Oh, it's spawning bats. Nice.
If only it could spawn some phantoms for us.
Oh man, now then we'd be living the life. Those useful phantoms. Oh, it just spawned a lot of skeletons. Like 4 skeletons in there.
Well, I've learned that I don't know how to make a cobblestone generator. So,
Not so easy.
a lot of progress over here.
Alright, so this gets the light level down to 6 before it gets here. So yeah, oh, it's just bats. It's just bats now. And phantoms. I hear phantoms.
I have the bucket down here, but I put it into a chest.
That's a
to
good-
let it
good
go
move.
away. So it's, if you need it, it's down here.
Phantoms.
Phantoms. Oh, there's creepers now. Alright, come on. Just a little bit of monster. Just a little bit of monster. Not too much monster. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems, boys.
I want to respawn. I have no health and no food.
I probably need to make a backup gate in case this one gets blown up. Ugh! Alright, this guy got me. He got me good. Oh gosh. Hello? Oh, yes. All right. Good news is the bats kind of take some of the damage.
From arrows.
Yeah.
Hey, a lily pad.
I'm so
Ooh.
scared of the creepers.
Oh, shame about that shining swamp. Yeah, the creepers have me a little bit on edge. I'm like trying to kite one at a time. Oh, but then the skeletons show up and it's just all a big mess. Ugh. Alright, got the creeper. Nice. Getting lots of arrows, which is the least useful item here. You know what? I'm just gonna back away for a bit. And maybe some more useful enemies will spawn. This area is still completely railless. We're living a dangerous life over here. One thing we can do to prevent the spawning phantoms is have a roof.
I feel like you've told me that a few times.
Have I? Have I mentioned that? How strange. There we go. I've just classied up the fishing area with a roof. And I do need to get a little bit more something. A little bit more pie.
Did you already tell us what kind of pie Hovercat made?
Chocolate.
Ah. Is that her go-to?
It's one of my favorites.
I see.
We're gonna need a recipe for quartz, and probably for redstone, or netherrack. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to watch a tutorial for next time we play. I gotta do some research. Put a plug in that idea. Come back to it.
There you go. We can still get cobble, or we can still get just wood going, and that will still provide value. Oh, good, the rain stopped. Oh. Okay, cobblestone plus quartz. This is a vanilla recipe. Cobblestone plus quartz makes diorite.
So where do we get quartz?
That's what we would need a custom for, because then diorite plus cobble makes andesite. I hear spiders. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. It is a creeper party. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Grab it and go, grab it and go. Everything is fine. Don't,
Coming.
you know what? Oh, you know what? You don't want to look over there.
I do kind of want to look now.
I think I kind of
I
want to
hear
look over
more
there.
I don't think anybody wants to look over there. Hey, I got 2 string. I got a bow. And we have 9 arrows, so that's something.
Oh.
I'm just gonna eat some apples over here and think about things. Think about the giant hole.
Spiders are coming out. It's not spider-proof.
Nope, it's not. No. It's not.
I saved it, but my axe is like one hit.
Oh, there's a creeper.
So the problem is,
Bats.
the skeletons accidentally shot the creeper. And everything just went kind of downhill from there. But I didn't die. So I think we came out ahead.
That creeper's scaring me.
Alright, I'm gonna need to deal with that a little bit. Luckily, daytime approaches. Let's see here. Just
There's a skeleton and 2 creepers right at the door.
I need I need to get a new axe.
I just put one in the chest.
Oh, perfect. Alright. Let me go fix all this. Oh, there's some zombie villagers. That would be great if we had anything we could do about that.
Should we get on top and get some light in
Oh,
there?
hi. Bye. Did you just go down the hole? Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Like maybe we light it up and then we fix it and then
Yeah, maybe that's the
go
play.
again.
Okay. Find the creeper. Got him. Wow. Ooh, it's a problem in there. There we go. Come on, bring it. Yeah, come on out here. Come on out here. See, the spiders are what we want, is the thing. Yeah, give me that string. Give me that string. Heck yeah. There we go. Catch on fire, walk off a cliff. Just like I drew it up. Alright, who else wants to go? Alright, I need to fix that hole in the ground. That is a bit of a problem down there. You know what? I think I can make this work. I think I can make this work.
Hear you over there being nice to that dog.
Yeah.
There's string in the hole. I can't get to it. I'm too scared.
You know what we could do? Trap doors. It's just dumb enough to work. Because monsters don't recognize trap doors as being solid.
Oh my gosh. I'm scared.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Rip.
I died up on top, but I didn't have anything important on me. I just had an axe and a sword.
She's still out there? Okay. She's having some issues. Hmm. Let's see if I can actually pull this off now. Plan is...
I have brought some trapdoors.
Nice. I have a trapdoor.
Okay.
So here's the plan. Oh gosh. Alright, that wasn't part of the plan.
Okay, I'm removing the floor behind you just to put down a trapdoor. I don't want you to jump off.
Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up.
Floor is now back in place.
Excellent. Oh, I'm hearing a lot of... That's what I'm hearing.
Oh boy.
Oh,
What?
man.
Why did something blow up? Hmm.
I'm gonna aggro on me. Through the floor.
Okay. This can still be salvaged. Okay, that's one. One of them is lost. Need to make the other one. Plan is... There we go. They should try to get to us and die as a result. Yes, like that. Okay. Whew. Okay. Things are still exploding over there. It's all going wrong.
What's it be this time?
Well, I'm about to die.
Why don't I just get... I can get up top. Why don't I just put it... maybe I'll put some torches down, and we can clean it all up, and then just reset it.
Yeah, I don't even think they're spawning anymore at this point. I think that's still just the leftovers. I don't think it's dark enough.
Okay, yeah. I just threw 2 torches down in there, so hopefully we can just kill what's in there, and then we'll fix it all up.
Yeah.
So what is the safe way to kill a creeper without it blowing up?
Skill. Be good at the game.
Oh no.
Sorry to say, but that's what we gotta do. We gotta step it up.
So what stops the creeper's explosion timer?
Get out of line of sight.
Okay.
Peek around a corner, attack, duck back down. Alright, waiting for all those great birch saplings I'm about to get. Here they all come. Okay, we got one. I was worried. It would be nice to have a second.
String.
Oh, it's full.
Oh, it's not? What are you talking about?
Ah, whoa. That was bizarre. That was a weird area. Derp stuff.
Okay. I don't know how that creeper followed me. Because there should have been no floor for it.
No, sorry.
Oops.
I may have explained the trapdoors poorly. They always see trapdoors as solid, and will therefore try.
They'll walk right in and fall.
You want to try that again?
I am practically a monster.
So they will always see these as solid, and will therefore try to go across them.
So they'll just run right over them.
They'll run right over them, like some other people might.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
I hit you again. Oh
You
my
did.
god.
You did. All right.
I'm a monster.
We need string. Where's the string?
I have one string.
Yay.
I
we
put
did
one or
it.
two in the chest.
All worth
right
it. Oh. All right. Wow, what a blast that was.
Because of the creepers.
Ah, I see. All right. So anyway, I think we
Is
need.
it too big?
No.
Should it be like a tight chamber, like where we can get a kill box going or something?
Well, honestly, what it should be is like a layer like this, where they all like lead towards some very safe kill zone. But we don't have that luxury right now. Because we have like 8 blocks between us all. Alright, and then we want to do a fence gate. No, a door. A full door. And then also a second door. And trap doors. So that you really feel secure in all of this. This one is not going to work, unfortunately.
I don't feel incredibly secure around trapdoors anymore.
Really?
Isn't there a way that we can get a slab and you can hit through and kill them, but they can't get
Yes.
spiders or anything can't get out?
Yes. And we need to build basically a room under this to make that happen.
Okay, yeah, I can catch all this stuff too.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a mess to make that happen. But it's doable. I am barely staying alive here. Oh, but I'm alive.
Do you want me to remove the torches and get it going again?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh boy. Well, that was something. Alright, so we need a crafting recipe for quartz. In turn, one quartz should be able to spit out like 2 or 4 andesite. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have all recipes.
Phantom's coming.
Oh! I wasn't ready.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Trying to put stuff in the chest.
Ugh. It's only gonna get worse until we get those string. Alright, that's one. We get him? Oh, there he is. Yeah. What are you gonna do, punk? Got him. Good thing we got all these phantom membranes that we can totally use for things.
it really does feel like a phantom membrane should be a more valuable commodity, just because of how annoying they are.
The idea is cool. It's like, oh, this is the only way to repair the legendary Elytra. But in practice, it's like, well, no, not quite, because by the time you're getting an Elytra, you probably have, you know what? Yeah, let's build under here. You have access to mending books. Like that is the meta. You're gonna have mending by the time you get an Elytra. Alright, I'm gonna use a bucket of water. And we can bridge underneath with slabs. Alright, here we go. Going down. Let's see here. How far down do we need to get? We'll put a ladder here. Let's see. This is... That is a one tile. So this is wall, wall, and then one more. No, two more. I think. Is that right? Right there? That's my bad. Yes, that is a half slab. Perfect. Okay.
I want to start a quest.
Start that quest. I need some ladders. Boop boop. Boop. I want to make sure this water is still here for a little bit longer. Oh, okay. I'll wait until Germ comes out. Germ!
No, I'm fine.
Well, okay. Now I'll wait an extra long time, just to be safe.
I actually came over here just to put ladders down so we wouldn't have to worry about that.
Well, I've got ladders. That's the
Oh,
thing.
do you?
Yeah, that's the majesty of it all. Boom. Laddered up. Alright, now this is going to be a tricky part here because I don't want them to be able to see us. Witch giggles. Oh, okay. Cool.
Alright then.
Alright. There's a witch. I'm gonna make the gap 2 by 2. I think that will be the best because then spiders are easier. I don't know. Spiders aren't gonna fall down. They're gonna climb on the walls. They're just gonna be all spidery about it. The main thing is I don't want it to be possible to see the inside where you can get line of sight with skeletons, because then the skeletons will shoot the creepers and then everything will happen all over again. Be a bad day.
Would you like me to put the bucket back?
Yes, please. I would feel much safer with it in your capable hands.
Oops.
Hey, we have a renewable source of iron now. We're fine.
Yeah, we could easily replace that. Full iron armor for everyone.
Yeah. One of these days, we'll even have enough for shears. Man, if we could get a sheep to spawn,
That would be great.
living the life.
Is there a way that we can move some dirt around to make that more likely to happen?
Basically, we just need to have a large swath of grass. not dirt. It has to be grass, so we have to be careful about removing grass.
We should take some of the dirt blocks from underneath and then maybe start extending this.
That would work.
This way.
That would
Yeah,
work.
I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Wait, not that one. That one. Alright, progress. There's definitely a witch in there.
Do you have a shotgun?
Haha. Left 4 Dead 2 reference. Or Left 4 Dead 1, depending on your preference. Alright, next up I need to make trapdoors. These trapdoors are no longer going to be useful. Because now, instead of being a last-ditch effort to... Can you hand me something that you might have just picked up there, Germ? Might have just accidentally picked up a trapdoor.
Okay.
There it is. Alright, now, what I'm going to do here... I'm going to perform a dangerous maneuver. I'm going to regret very shortly. Go away. Oh dear. Yeah, see, this is the problem, is the creepers. I mean, I guess this works. I am killing them. So I guess this counts for something.
Oh. That's not a bad idea.
Broke my axe, so we must be making progress if I'm killing them that fast. Sure, let's make a sword. It's working. This was a good idea, Al. Or Germ. I don't remember. I think it was Al.
What?
It wasn't my idea.
Basically having a kill zone for these guys.
Yeah, that was me. I came up with something smart.
You did. Hold your head up high.
And I'm gonna get us a sheep.
Yes. Ow. Alright, hang on. I can use rotten flesh to top off my health in a roundabout way. No you don't. Now I need to make sticks, and then I can make axe. I can step out of the way very quickly. Whoa. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that ought to do it. I think. Now I just need them to actually walk in here. That, you can just go away, please. Alright, I'm getting bone meal. spider. Yes. Give me your string. Give me your string. Not you. You don't have string. You're a skeleton. You can't fool me. I know how these things work. I'm getting a lot of useless gunpowder.
Hey. Now we can make TNT with that. Someday.
And
Well,
then
wait.
we'll use that to clear out a large area of land. Somehow.
We'll blow it up before the creepers
A
do.
horrible accident.
Alright, so my main problem right now is I don't have a great way of convincing the monsters to come over here unless I offer my own body in
Have
plain
you tried
view.
a lure or a jig?
Alright. I've got 8 gunpowder, 3 bones, 7 rotten flesh, 2 arrows. Like it's I'm doing something at least.
I'm gonna check this out.
Okay. See some spiders. You know what? Maybe that's what I want to focus on for a little bit, is how to make the spiders come after me. Are you a spider?
They're a menace.
You're a spider. You're definitely a spider, right? What are you? What am I looking at here? Oh, that's the witch's hat. That's what I'm looking at here. Oh, you know what I could do? Somebody stand at the kill zone.
I'm here. There's a creeper here, and I don't know what to do.
Are you there? Are you there? Okay, can you let go of sneak? Okay, there
Yes.
you are. Right here-ish. Okay. I'm gonna try and break some blocks here to find it. Okay, so it's that way. Alright. At least I've got... Ooh. Ooh, I hear the hissing.
Will they blow up if I'm here?
I couldn't, but maybe. So what I'm trying to do here is like get line of sight on these guys so that they will walk to the kill zone. And then really just hope I don't fall in there myself. Maybe I have wood here. I can use that to... This, I guess. There we go. Leading them in. Come on, you jerks. Oh, see, here's where the bow and arrow would come in handy.
Well, it's working.
Alright, well, they've stopped noticing me, unfortunately. Alright, I got a few of them lured over. I need the bow and arrow, I think, to help the rest of the way. All I really want is the spider, honestly. Alright. Alright, so you guys have visibility on me. Now, if I start moving this way, are you still following me? No. They don't know where I've gone. Meanwhile, Germ is just working away over there.
We're actually, felt like we were running a little bit low on wood.
Yeah, we did kind of have to use a lot of it.
Big tree.
Very big tree.
It's fine. Got one of you dead. One less monster.
Hey, Birch.
Yeah, keep drinking potions. See where that gets me. Ugh.
The bottom half of that tree was not there.
That happens sometimes. Okay, this might be a bit of a problem. Okay, I can kind of work around this. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
In terms of sapling generation, is it better to break it or just let it decay naturally?
Makes no difference.
Okay.
Did you pick up an axe?
I did not.
It might have fell off. I was kind of close to the edge. Oh, here it is.
Jerk. What about your legs? I get your legs from here. Just barely. Still counts. Oh, yeah, Spider. Come on over, Spider. You're my new buddy. Never mind. You dropped no string. You are disqualified from buddyship. Broke another axe. Yikes. Alright, so I got a sword.
I could play for like 15 more minutes tops, probably, before I gotta head out.
Ditto.
Wow, cooked fish? Oh my, Germ Dev is just going insane over here.
He's a culinary
Wood.
genius.
We're living like kings in the sky.
Sky Kings. I have 2 string. How close does that bring us to our dream of a bed?
We have 10 string right now.
Oh, there's another spider. And a lot of monsters down there. Alright, let's leave you guys. Let's let you guys just do your thing. While I try and deal with this one spider over here. Give me 2 string. Oh, guys, I've got 2 extra string.
I mean, we have a bed.
I think we have a bed now. And just in time.
You guys want to put our Minecraft beds next to each other, or?
Unless...
JK!
Ooh, oh no.
What happened? Did
The
you fall?
creeper exploded.
Oh,
No, I'm fine.
just your pride is hurt.
Less fine now.
Yes. 3 wool coming up. Coming up. All right, I'm gonna put it. Where am I? Where we don't have anywhere remotely resembling an abode.
I broke the kill box. I'm gonna try to put it back together.
Well, good luck, because we do need that for killing. You see, killing is an integral part of living on the island.
That's the box in which we kill. I can't be killing outside the box.
No, come on now. If you want to take the, we have a lot of sticks. That's good. If you want to take the bow and arrow, if that'll help. All right, I'm just gonna plop the bed down for now. It's not like we care where we respawn. We just actually need to sleep. Just to keep the phantoms away.
Got another witch.
Nice. That could be very useful. Ooh, hi. The tree just spawned on me. I mean, a single redstone is not going to do us much good, but could drop a potion,
Start.
I think.
Can we at some point use redstone to mine the cobblestone?
Not in
Somehow?
vanilla. Once
Okay,
we, if we get create working, then we will be able to have automatic cobblestone generation, automatic wood generation, anything, basically. It's a whole nother ball game. Gravel, sand, dirt generation becomes a possibility.
That would be nice.
We're basically going to be building the world, and I think that is a very fun way to play Skyblock.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Today was just to prove, okay, we can thrive in a floating island. And now we're really going to be just building the world. We're going to be building massive factories. We'll have all the different types of trees and animals, and all that stuff. So I
All
think
built from the ground up,
from the ground up, with a few custom recipes to make that possible.
from the sky down.
So let's see. We need to come up with a reasonable recipe for quartz that makes it not free. And I guess same with redstone eventually.
The grass is spreading. It's working.
Hey, look at that, a little platform.
I think I'll just go this way with it,
Yeah, why not?
and it'll just be this area. We'll
At some
eventually
point,
mine
we'll build a dedicated grass world.
it.
Grass
Yeah.
island. Let's see. So,
So what is quartz? Quartz is shiny.
yeah.
Maybe glass? But we can get gravel, right?
Let's see. So I think whatever we do, we need to make it so that andesite is possible with what we have currently, which is not much. And the ways we can do that are either by making diorite something we can craft, or I don't know, something like that. It needs to be non-trivial. Phantom membranes. Aha. Maybe
I mean-
smooth stone blocks, because that requires cooking cobblestone twice. That's kind of an annoying thing to do to start with.
I'm all for phantom membranes being an ingredient in something.
Yeah,
That's a really good idea.
they're very hard to get. Very annoying to get, which is kind of perfect.
Maybe we shouldn't be the only avenue, but I think if we can convert that into something,
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Make it
Monster
useful.
drops in general are a great idea for something that's going to be kind of very hard to get at first, but once we get factories going, then we don't have to worry about it. It's like, I don't want it to really be anything that we can generate from cobblestone, because in Create, that becomes trivial very quickly. So something manual like a monster drop is probably a good place to start. Rotten flesh, phantom membranes, gunpowder, all would probably be great things to be able to craft into other things. Maybe something like apply phantom membrane to something to get quartz. And then quartz plus cobblestone makes diorite, diorite plus cobblestone makes andesite. And that makes us a very tiny amount of material. Ugh. We will see, we will see. Maybe fish.
Fish are a good option.
I'll try and think up the list of things we're gonna need to do. The next time I actually stream... Oh, big man. Next time I actually stream Minecraft will probably be Friday. gold nugget. But I may
Are you
have the
planning for-
server set up before then,
Okay.
Yeah.
so that we can kind of play around with this, because this will be very fun.
I think we gotta get a little bit of a start going before the next time we stream it.
Yeah.
So this is a new dirt platform. I moved all the dirt into one flat platform here.
Hooray! We got a
No
birch.
grass will grow. It should grow here, right? There's enough light.
Yeah. It should. Yeah, this will be a very interesting thing to try out with Create. I don't know 100% how it's going to work for multiplayer mod, because I've never done that, but I will, sometime during this week, I will set that up, and then we can start playing around with that and just see what happens. I think once we get to that point where we have, like, the basic Create stuff working, we're basically going to be able to automatically build massive islands and automate that. Like, just load it full of a couple chests full of whatever material, and it will just go forth and build. Nice. All right, cool. I'll leave the Skyblock server running overnight as well, but I will take it down once I get the Create stuff figured out and implemented.
I might hop on tomorrow after work just to look at it if it's still up, but
Yeah,
yeah, what you gotta do.
this was quite fun.
Absolutely, thanks for inviting me.
Anytime. And Germ, of course, always good to have you aboard.
And how?
And how.
Dodge Quest back on tomorrow?
Jobs Quest tomorrow. Possibly season finale, but more than likely penultimate, if I had to guess. And then Wednesday Mario Maker, everybody's favorite, of which I only have 2 Team Fantastic levels left to clear until I finish the entire Team Fantastic catalog. Never mind, there's a new one out. Well, it looks like an easy one. I have 3. That's it. Good night.